Alright, given that most of my videos are about the power system so far, I definitely want to react to chapter 1028. That being said, first things first, my chapter 1027 realization that CP0 has to start moving was kind of crazy. Chapter 1028 literally opened with everything I was asking for. It felt like Oda was listening and responding to my TikTok. Everything I said about what CP0's intentions were makes so much sense with this chapter. The missing information was that I didn't realize they were just going to bring reinforcements. So now the entire CP0 is going to be on Wano? This makes me feel a little more confident about a potential counterforce against CP0. It kind of feels too crazy to think that post-Kaido fights, Luffy's going to have to fight post-time skip Rob Lucci. There has to be some kind of group on Luffy's side that protects them. If this is what Oda meant by the man with red hair is going to make his move in 2021, and this is where Shanks steps in, that'll be so dope. This time if Shanks shows up with him and his crew and actually curb stomps kids, that will be so much better than Marineford. But it could still be Dragon's debut. This could be where maybe looking back at chapter covers or watching out for those kinds of hints from Oda would be how we find out ahead of time. But okay, now probably the craziest part of this chapter, Sanji's new power? What did we just witness? First, it makes me super sad when I saw this panel and Sanji goes, "This sucks, I don't want to be a monster too," referencing his family and how heartless they are. A trade-off for their exoskeletons that they had was their emotions, which were restored or preserved by whatever drug Sanji's mom took to save Sanji. But anyways, this power is something we've never seen. I don't think in the entirety of One Piece we've ever seen someone with regeneration or healing powers like this. At least from my memory, I don't think anyone with no devil fruit has gone from this broken to perfectly healthy. Sure, we've seen the unbreakable body that could shatter a sword, especially referencing Sanji's family that have exoskeletons, but when he says, "Don't tell me I've awakened the same ability they have," I don't remember them being able to just bounce back from damage like this. But even with a devil fruit, have we seen a devil fruit that can do this? This power definitely feels like it is a foreign concept. It's going to be interesting to see how they explain this power and its sudden appearance, probably in the next chapter. That being said, my working theory on how Sanji's power-up is going to manifest still works with my theory. I'll get into more details in this specific Sanji power-up video. I just didn't expect something like this, but even this I think can work with my theory. It will be nice to see this power unfold though. Don't worry Sanji, you won't be a monster because you care, unlike your family. Ignoring your emotions isn't a pathway to power, like in this panel here. This will be in my Vinsmoke Judge video. The contrast between Roger and the Vinsmokes is really interesting.